Hello everyone, I'm Mithra. Welcome back. It is the settlement event after a level 4 monster. The Elder Great Cat, or what? No, it wasn't Great Golden Cat, it was the Elder Beast of Sorrow. That's the one. Didn't feel like a level 4, but there was one thing one fight thing that I accidentally missed, which was on the first turn I forgot to resolve Cunning. I didn't even catch that one in editing. Wouldn't have, I mean, it doesn't affect anything. I just would have dashed to get out of the way of Cunning and then moved back on his turn with Atrium, the tank, who took the first hit in the grass. It didn't even matter. Like, Cunning is it's so easy to avoid. And he didn't do anything on his first turn anyway. He just stood there, and that was by design. He was just going to stand there and take hits. So I did miss it on the first turn, so Colin's pointed that out. The other thing, though, that is a little bit more... I don't know how to fix this one, but when the troll bird... At first, when I was getting vermin, I got a hissing cockroach, and the hissing cockroach says that you need to eat it if you're insane, and then you consume it, and then you lose all your survival. So when someone would have gained that cockroach, I would have needed to eat it, and then they would have needed to lose all their survival. But I forgot to do that. So I don't know how that would have played out. Someone would have been left with no survival. I think the person who ended up getting it was Lee. Anyway, she didn't really use that much survival. I think because I think I might have dashed one time with her. There's no way I can fix that. There's no. I would have to go over the entire fight. I don't think it would have played out any differently, but except for one situation. But either way, that thing didn't really pose that big of a threat. But speaking of threats, we are going to still be fighting Lion God. That is the next thing we're fighting, and that thing is definitely a threat. But to make up for so what I'm going to do is, for one, the hissing cockroach thing is just weird in general, because one, I should have eaten it right away, and even if I wouldn't have eaten it right away, even when I reached Trollbird, I could have given the Trollbird the hissing cockroach, but I gave it the monster grease instead. So those are two very great points pointed out. I just missed them. It's just a lot of bookkeeping and stuff you just have to remember, and I try to keep the pace moving quick, and I just forgot that I was supposed to consume the hissing cockroach right away. So, with that said, the plan is still fighting a Lion God, and let's prepare as best as we possibly can for fighting this Lion God when we go into the settlement phase right now. Alright, so here we go. Set up for everything. Here's the haul from a level 4 monster, mind you. This is the haul from a level 4. Not super great. The hissing cockroach, we're going to just get rid of this. I'm just going to say we never had it. I should have consumed it when I got it, because everybody was insane. Just grab this. So, the plan is still to fight a Lion God. I don't really know what to expect from a Lion God. As far as not so much just rewards, I know what to expect from rewards. Level 1 rewards is really good. Necromancer's Eye? That's a really good reward, so that's great. We're going to go for that for sure, because we're going to fight level 1. But as far as how the fight goes, it can get out of hand pretty quickly. Okay, the first... man. Slender Blight. This is the other Slenderman thing. I think we had this one before. Let me just look at this real quick. Throughout the settlement, the most disturbed survivors fall direly ill. Their mental anguish turns to painful boils and bruises. Roll 1d10. Okay. We don't have any of this stuff, so let's roll a 1d10, see what happens. 5. Do we have bloodletting? I don't think we have bloodletting. I don't think we have bloodletting. We might. I think I might have had to take it once because I drew... we do have bloodletting. So, a ghastly cleansing occurs throughout the settlement. The returning survivors are swept up in bloody activity. their survival and insanity to 0. Okay. I don't know. Is that a good thing? Everybody just lost a ton of insanity? I don't think that's a very good thing. That's really bad, I think. Really bad, I think. Okay. I think that could be really bad. So everybody's insanity goes down to 0. Survival and insanity goes down to 0 from this rolling of 5 because we do have bloodletting. So yeah. Turning survivors swept up in bloody activity, set their survival and insanity to 0. This could be really bad. Okay, everybody's getting their survival and insanity set to 0. This could be really bad. I mean, I don't think anything good is going to come from this. Well, I mean, good news. Kenna was at 29 insanity. Whew. Okay. Not great right there. I don't think. I think that's going to bode very poorly for Sunderman level 2. I think that might have been really bad. Really worried about that. I think. Oh, I think that's that. Ooh, I'm not excited that just happened. Okay. Well, so no one's insane anymore. All right. That's the settlement event. Let's go ahead and start. We're now Lantern Year 18. We have no other things on the board. Let's just go ahead and resolve innovating here. So we've got Monster Hide, Organ, and a Bone. We're using the Great Cat Teeth. This is what is this? Golden Whiskers and a regular old Monster Hide. So we're going to innovate. So innovating, what we're looking for is Forbidden Dance would be good, and I can't remember the other thing, but we're missing one more thing in here that's good that I would like to get. Not Saga. I mean, Saga would also be good, but oh yeah, I did not have Saga for the level 3 White Lion rewards. But we're just looking for Forbidden Dance. Okay, storytelling, okay, there's Forbidden Dance, Scarification, Pictograph. I mean, I already said we really wanted Forbidden Dance, so that's, I think, what we're going with. So, Forbidden Dance. And yeah, I mean, storytelling's good, but we're a little bit late to try to be, triggering like so much white speaker stuff. But maybe next time with the get the cult speaker knife and stuff. So Forbidden Dance is good. So farm evasion there, which we could try to do, which would be good. So that's the innovation. This was strange resources can be put aside. So we're gonna make back the monster grease that we spent. So we'll spend a sinew and testes to make back the monster grease, which we gave to the troll birds. Now, whew, here's the thing with this. I don't really know what to do now. We could love juice, or I just save it as an organ and hope to innovate next time. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna get organs from the White Lion or from the Lion God because you get a ton of basic resources. But we don't really have enough to do anything. We also got 2 iron from last time, but that's all we have. We don't have any more iron. 2 iron is enough to make a beacon shield, but I'm 1 hide short from making a beacon shield. I'm also 1 iron short. The only thing I could make with what we have now is a lantern glaive, but I don't really want to make a regular old lantern glaive because I don't know if I'll continue playing to be able to oxidize it And then also, I don't have enough to make a polishing lantern to ignore the early iron. If I were to make it, I could not make a polishing lantern to go with it. So that's one thing. So that kind of sucks. I can't make the beacon shield, which is what I really wanted to do. I'm 1 hide short. We got Forbidden Dance. I could Harvest Ritual now. Where is Stone Circle? I could spend any number of monster resources and draw an equal number of basic. So I could drop the Great Cat Bones, Lion Claw, and stuff. But I think that'd be better. So the weird thing about this is if I waited to do this Harvest Ritual till next time and saved all this stuff, once I drag 8 basic resources out of this deck here from fighting the Lion God, I could then cash these in to a thin deck and target just hide and stuff. Like I could get the basic resources out of the deck from the Lion God fight, spend everything but the hide, or spend everything but hides, spend all the hides, put them back in there, and then start cashing these in to try to redraw the hide. So I could convert all the hide into leather, put it back, spend these resources and try to draw it back out, and then get more hide. That's the best way of doing it. So I think if I'm gonna mess around with Forbidden Dance, I should wait to do that. Not Forbidden Dance, Harvest Ritual. If I'm gonna mess around with Harvest Ritual, I should just wait. The other thing is, well, we have Swiss St. Oath. I'll get to that to check milestones. I could Love Juice now. Is an option, but I could save the organ, which I think I might just do. There's no real need to Love Juice now. No risk of doing population, and I have yet to decide what will happen if we make it past Watcher. So we have Lion God and then Slenderman level 2. The Watcher itself, I'm not really too worried about. Not because the Watcher's easy. The Watcher's not particularly easy, but with a Twilight Sword, it should become pretty easy, and especially with the Twilight Sword Master. So the Watcher shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's the Lion God level 1 that's going to be a problem, and then Slenderman level 2 that are problems. But especially now since I just lost all my survival, so that sucks. And all my insanity. The Slenderman level 2 I'm really worried about now since I just took that big blow. Yisa's also going to retire. I could White Speaker and try to get Ageless. If I were to take Storytelling instead of Forbidden Dance. But the odds of White Speakering into Ageless, I forget what it is. Like if it's above like a 30% chance, I might try it. Let me see. Where's my White Secret? White Secret. So, Story of the Ageless Man is like a 20% chance. Yeah, it's not great. Well, no, it's a 40% chance because we're romantic. So I could get Ageless if I were to take it and try to put that onto Yisa. Would be one other option if I don't take Forbidden Dance. Then, well, I guess I should worry about that next time. If I live past the Lion God, that will force Yisa into retirement. Then next year I could try to innovate. Because, I gotta add the consequences before I forget. So the consequences of Forbidden Dance, I think there's only one. Yeah, Heart Flute. So, we drew Storytelling last time. It's the same odds since we're only adding one innovation back into the deck here. So it's going to be the same odds. The Forbidden Dance basically replaced itself, so it's pretty likely we draw Storytelling again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like a 40... it's like a 50% chance of drawing Storytelling, maybe 60, because you're going to pull one out of the deck so that it gets thinner every time. So it's a 4... We're going to draw 4 of those 10 cards, but we're not going to repeatedly draw from them. So I think it's going to be like a 50% chance of drawing Storytelling. Not super great, but The only reason why I had to take Forbidden Dance now is I could try to get the evasion. So... I think we try for the evasion with Forbidden Dance. I really don't know what to make. I just don't have enough. I'm one off from being able to make the male, like, or not the male, what's the one with bone? Yeah, the Lantern Male, right? No, Lantern Greaves. I don't have enough for Lantern Greaves. That's the one I would have wanted, would be the boots. But I don't have enough for them. I just don't have enough for anything. I could make... Yeah, the Lantern Boots is what I would like to have. Of everything here, the best thing to fit. Because I make the Lantern Boots, then I could take these boots off this gear grid, put it onto this gear grid, and that would then... the other... just weird. So, yeah. Alright, well, I think we're just going to save everything and see how Lion God goes. So, with that said, let's just spend some endeavors with Forbidden Dance. With Atrium first, he's got +1 movement already, so he's at 6 movement. So, his once per lifetime here is not too bad. Because even if I don't want to reroll for him and I lose the movement, it's not that big of a deal. Because he just goes back down to 5. The thing that would be really great would be for him to get +1 evasion. So, here we go. Looking for a 6 or 9 with Atrium. There we go. 6 or 9 with Atrium. So, we got the +1 evasion, which is great. So, he's at 4 total evasion now. 4 base evasion is really helpful. I could do the same with Kenna, but I don't want her to really lose a movement. She does have infinite lives, so she could re-roll herself. We could get more people with infinite lives, which would be great for someone to try to get infinite lives back. Kenna's going to lose Thrill Seeker, which kind of sucks, because she's going to gain Sword Oath. The other thing I could do would be replace... I'm not going to replace Infinite Lives with Kenna. That would be dumb. Well, let's get rid of Megalophobia on Atrium so we can hunt the Lion God now. Back to doing Trepanning. Where is Trepanning? Because I thought I had gotten rid of it, but I forgot that no, I did not actually get rid of it. Trepanning, the high roll on Trepanning does nothing that I wanted it to. So, Trepanning... We have, with Atrium here, so to spend another endeavor, we have, what are we looking for? Cure 1 Disorder is a 3 through 6 with Atrium. Wow, he's doing so well. He's getting exactly what we need. So there's the Cure 1 Disorder. We got the 6 with him. First try on both of these. So he's got rid of Megalophobia. Should also probably get rid of Rageaholic. That's also not super great. But, okay, so Atrium now. Let's try to get infinite lives on him. He's a matchmaker, too. I guess we could do matchmaking. So let's see if we can get rid of... let's see if we can get infinite lives on him. Where is... Sculpture... Sculpture. I guess he doesn't need infinite lives. It would be nice to have it, I guess. Let's get infinite lives on him. Because I don't really need Timeless Eye for him. He doesn't have any interaction with... Well, I mean, I might as well just get rid of Armored Fist. That's what I should get rid of. Okay, so he failed. That was a 1. Just going to burn another one. So... Okay, so we got the Timeless Eye now. Or not Timeless Eye. We got Infinite Lives on him. Let's go ahead and get rid of Armored Fist. So now he has Infinite Lives. Which will help. Everybody's stacked with Infinite Lives, I think. Except for Lee. We could probably put Lee back with Infinite Lives. Let's go ahead, try again, roll it. Well, I mean, I don't need to put the sculpture up there. I just need to roll a 6. So we're going to try to give Lee back her Infinite Lives, which is a failure. Spend another one. Another failure. Spend another one. I feel like I spent quite a bit here. So this was 1 to innovate. This was Forbidden Dance. Then this was Trepiding. This was the first roll for Atrium, then the second roll for him to get it. Yeah, then these are 2 rolls now with Lee. So yeah, this would be the 3rd roll with Lee for her to try to get. That was right. I did spend that many. Is there anything else I would want to innovate? I mean, what do I give? Get rid of Cross-Arm Block and give him. I mean, Rageaholic is pretty detrimental. It's when you're knocked down, right? What's Rageaholic again? Rageaholic. Whenever you suffer a severe injury, you also suffer Frenzy, which is really bad for the tank. But I guess if you're going to be suffering a bunch of severe injuries, it's not really a good place to be anyway. What's going on with the tank? What are they using? Nothing really. Okay. Lee would be great with Infinite Lives. There's nothing else I really need to do here. I would rather just stack people with Infinite Lives and Evasion. Should Kenna just get another Evasion? Her being at 4 Evasion would also be super helpful if I can get this. But it's once per lifetime, and I can't refresh rerolls now. See, if I was going to reroll with her to try to get her Evasion, I should have done it. Well, I could still have rerolls to refresh, but now I don't. So it's a bad. I think I just need Infinite Lives on Lee, because if I'm going to use these same 4 people to fight Lion God, and I have to use these rerolls, I'm going to need them again to fight Slenderman, and I'll need their rerolls again just in case bad stuff happens to Kenna, which is just not good. See, I need to really protect Kenna, otherwise it ends. I think the best bet is to just get more rerolls on the 4 people who are going to be in the fight, because bad stuff can happen with Lion God. There's some bad stuff, and I don't have any ways of manipulating field of view with any fighting arts or anything, or disorders. I could try to gain a disorder and maybe try to get the thing that you're not even not threats. I forget what they're called, but or 0 presence. I have no way of getting these things. But even no, I need out of line of sight as well. Either way, I think the best bet is to get another Infinite Lives. That way, all 4 people have rerolls when they go out for this and Slenderman. The other thing is I not spend the Evasion and I just don't take Lee, but I think Lee definitely needs to go. Yeah, I think that's the best bet here. So I'll spend my final last one. Hope for a 6+ on Sculpture. 5. So I missed. 3 in a row I missed. I could burn someone else's reroll. It's like gaining a reroll in a sense. I could burn Valentine's reroll, the person who was just got here. Nah. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, I don't think so. That's it. I mean, there's nothing really else I can do. Nothing. I can't make anything. I would have needed to make something like a lantern piece of a lantern mail or lantern piece of armor to really improve my situation. making like just a patch, making just like leather boots to get more survival or leather bracers to get more survival wouldn't really be like the difference in this. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Let's do Sword Oath, I guess. So now Kenna will trigger this. So, let's see, permanent effects. Lightning splits the sky, illuminating a blade-shaped castle that was not there before. Gouts of water spray from the castle, mingling with the survivor's sweat. The rain hisses, and the sibilant sound the survivor hears a challenge. Permanently adds Sword Oath to the fighting art deck. The survivor gains Sword Oath. Add Acid Palms to the next Lantern year, or Acid Rain. Okay, so we add Acid Rain to next year. That's when the Slenderman comes. And we've unlocked Sword Oath, which we're going to just say Adventurer's Sword. So I've been over Sword Oath. You have to wound 18 times, and then that sword will gain Devastating. But the main thing is I've now accomplished another strain. That's the main thing. We've got a lot of these strains to work our way through to permanently unlock. And they take a long time. Season 3 was poised to get me another one. Because Season 3, I just rolled the romantic thing, and then you roll bad, and everybody departing gets prey, and +1 luck. And there's a strain that when 2 survivors with the prey disorder have a newborn. So that's hopefully you'll be able to do that one in Season 3 to unlock yet another strain. So, the main goal is unlocking strains. That's what we're going for. So, let's get her... I mean, she's going to have to get rid of Thrill Seeker here. No, I think Thrill Seeker is so much... Well, Extra Sense is so much better than Thrill Seeker. Kenna had such good fighting art. She had Infinite Lives, Thrill Seeker, and Extra Sense. It's really good. Such a shame that I gave her the Sword Oath. I really should have probably given it to Yisa, but... Or I should have given the Adventure Sword to Yisa, but whatever. So... I'm going to have to burn Thrill Seeker. Thrill Seeker is not that big of a deal had I not just lost all my survival. But whatever. Sword Oath. What did I say? We're doing on Adventurer's Sword. Not like it matters. I don't even know if I'm going to be taking out Adventurer's Sword again. I might as well, right? So... Adventure Sword and Twilight Sword are basically the same, except for Twilight Sword's just better. It has better accuracy. Other than that, they're exactly the same. So, with that said, that seems to be it. We got rid of Megalophobia. Atrium can now hunt the Lion God, which was a big deal, since he's our like main tank. Yisa could come out one last time. We've got another set of Infinite Lives. Good. Not super happy with the way this settlement phase went. What can I do? I just don't know what... I mean, there's just not much to do. I drew so many bone. If I would have drawn one more hide or 2 more hide, I could have made something. But drawing all these bone doesn't help me at all. I'd rather just wait and try to manipulate Harvest Ritual next time with the basic deck, basic resource deck. So, Lion God is next. Hopefully everything goes well, and actually, I think we need to do the Lion God event. Yes, I need to do the intro event. I never did it. Let's go ahead and do the Lion God event here. So, once there was a boy that loved his mother. When she fell ill, he stayed at her bedside every night, entranced by her tall tales of the silver god living alone in an ancient city buried deep underground. Nominate a male survivor with less than 3 hunt experience. Whatever. With the elders were not watching, he would steal into the darkness, search the city. The boy knew that if he found the silver god from his mother's stories, he would tell him how to make her better so he couldn't hurt once again. or couldn't hunt once again. One day, the boy saw a silver lantern flying through the air. He chased it deep into the darkness. The lantern vanished into a crack, and the boy followed it. When he finally emerged, he saw it. Spread out before him were the ruins of a strange city. The walls and floors were covered in strange silver writing that his lantern light reflected off of. The silver god must be close, he thought. He ran home excitedly to tell his mother. Sadly, she passed away while he was gone. No one believed his story about the strange city or the silver god. The nominated survivor against the Stark raving disorder. You may now hunt the lion god. Okay, so someone gains Stark raving, which is just they're always insane. Again, I'm not going to hunt with that person. We'll just see who that person's going to be. They don't really play that much into it. Let's just say that it is Phil. Because Phil already has Endless Babble. That seems to work well. The Endless Babble person would also be Stark raving mad. So, thank you so much for watching. Lion God is next. Hopefully it turns out well. I'll see you in the next Lantern Year.